Good morning, dear students. As we are going through the chapter electoral politics, in the previous lecture we have discussed what is election and what are the need of election. Today we will discuss the system of election in India. So let's start. First we talk about the story of Haryana. In Haryana, in the assembly election of 1982, the Congress party won the election and formed the government. Opposition leader Devi Chaudhary Lal, he started a movement against the government. He started a movement. Give the name of that movement was a Nyay Yudh. He gave the name Nyay Yudh, means struggle for justice. He started a movement, and in 1987, when the again election is came, he formed a political party. Give the name of that political party Lok Dal. His political party contested in the election, and his party got the support of people because he promised to the small farmers and small businessmen to forbear their loans. उन्होंने वादा किया कि वो किसानों का और छोटे व्यापारियों का लोन जो है माफ़ कर देंगे. द पीपल्स बिकेम वेरी एग्री एंड हैप्पी विद दिस promise, and they give the full support to Chaudhary Devilal party. Finally, in the election of 1987, he won the election and formed the government. After forming the government, some days he completed his promise and he forgave the loan of small farmers and small businessmen. Again, after 4 years, in 1991, when the assembly election of Haryana was held, his party did not got the support of people and lost the election. Again, the Congress party win the majority and formed the government. So here, by this story, what I want to say you that first we can see in 1982 the public elected the government Congress party. Again, in 1987, the public or the people changed the Congress party and give the power to the Lok Dal. Again, after 4 years, they again changed the Lok Dal and give the power to the Congress party. So, as yesterday we have discussed that election is to elect the ruler and also to change the ruler. So, in this way, we can see that here the ruler elect भी किए गए और ruler change भी हुए. Let's come to the next point. अब हम बात करेंगे सिस्टम ऑफ इलेक्शन इन इंडिया. भारत में जो इलेक्शंस होते हैं वो कैसे होते हैं और किन किन चरणों में होते हैं. सो टू नो अबाउट द सिस्टम ऑफ इलेक्शन इन इंडिया, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी शुड नो दैट इलेक्टोरल कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज, द होल कंट्री इज डिवाइडेड इनटू द डिफरेंट एरियाज फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ इलेक्शन. फ्रॉम एवरी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी वन रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इज इलेक्टेड. Suppose that in India, total for the Lok Sabha election, whole country is divided into 543 constituencies. From every constituencies, one member of parliament is elected. Member of parliament. It is also known as the MP. In Hindi, they are known as the Sansad. 2 members are appointed by the president as the Anglo-Indian community. So these 2 members are appointed by the president, and these 543 members are elected by the people. And here in the map we can see that the whole constituency are 543, and after that we should know about the reserved constituencies. Our constitution makers, they provide the provision for reserved constituencies for the weaker section of the society. The society to provide them equal opportunities, to provide them power. The constitution makers invented the reserved constituencies system. Reserved constituencies means these constituencies are reserved for a special group. In our country, In Lok Sabha election, 79 seats are reserved for scheduled caste and 41 seats are reserved for the scheduled tribes. In these seats, only the member belonging to this category can contest in the election, and in general seats, anyone can contest in that election. And also in third level of government. Third level government means the local government. In local government, 33% seats is reserved for the women. In whole seats, 33% seats are reserved for the women. Here, in this figure map, we can see that the general seats with that color, SC seats that are reserved with this, and green is for the ST, right? So this is the electoral constituencies. In the same way, for the assembly election of states, the state is divided into many constituencies. Suppose that this is a state and it is divided into the many constituencies. From every constituencies, one member is elected as a representatives, and they will be known as MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly. Clear? Now, after the deciding of electoral constituencies, second thing is the voter list. Voter list is the list of eligible voters. It is also known as the electoral roll. This voter list is prepared by the Election Commission of India, and in this voter list, all the details of the voters who are above 18 and above, their full details, name, father's name, age, date of birth, address, house number, every detail, and also the pic, their उनकी फ़ोटो भी उसमें लगी रहती है. तो इससे हमें मालूम होता है कि किस एरिया में, किस कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में कितने वोटर एलिजिबल वोटर्स हैं. दिस इज द वोटर लिस्ट. वोटर लिस्ट के साथ साथ हमको एक और चीज़ के बारे में जानना है, जिसको कहते हैं इलेक्शन फोटो आइडेंटिटी कार्ड, मतदाता पहचान पत्र. इन दिस कार्ड all the details of voters with his photo are available during the polling time. Election के दिन when the voters goes to poll their vote, they use this identity card as their identity, and it is not compulsory that only by the identity election photo identity card you can give the vote. You can also give your vote with the help of driving license, passport, etc. Clear? Next and third thing, this is in the process of system of election, it is the nomination of candidate. When the election is declared by the election commission, at that time the election commission fix all the date of nomination, date of cancellation of form, date of final list, symbol allotment, and also the date of polling, election campaign, then counting. All the dates are fixed. So the first step during the election, in election process, the nomination of candidate. Nomination of candidate means the filling the form by the person who want to contest in an election, and he has to also deposit some money as a security deposit. अगर इलेक्शन में जो एक फिक्स अमाउंट है कि उतना परसेंट वोट आपको मिलना चाहिए, अगर उतना वोट आपको नहीं मिल पाता है तो उनको वो जो सिक्योरिटी मनी होती है वो क्या कर ली जाती है, इलेक्शन कमीशन के द्वारा जब्त कर ली जाती है. आपने अक्सर सुना होगा इलेक्शन में कि हाँ उनकी जमानत जब्त हो गई. तो दिस इज द लॉस ऑफ द सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट. विद द नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म by the new rule of election commission, the every candidate have to submit an affidavit. In this affidavit, he have to give the full information about the serial criminal cases against the candidate. अगर कैंडिडेट के अगेंस्ट कोई केस है जो पेंडिंग चल रहा है तो उसके बारे में उसको अपनी पूरी डिटेल देनी पड़ती है. सेकेंड थिंग, डिटेल्स ऑफ एसेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज ऑफ द कैंडिडेट एंड हिज फैमिली. कैंडिडेट जो इलेक्शन में कॉन्टेस्ट करना चाहता है उसके पास कितना प्रॉपर्टी है, कितना कैश पैसा है, कितना उसके ऊपर लोन है, इन सारी चीज़ों की जानकारी उसको अपनी फैमिली के मेंबर्स के साथ साथ इलेक्शन कमीशन को देनी पड़ती है. थर्ड थिंग, एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन ऑफ कैंडिडेट. द कैंडिडेट को अपनी एजुकेशन क्वालिफिकेशन भी बतानी पड़ती है. एंड they had to give all these information the correct information. If the election commission found that he gave the wrong information, the election commission had the power to reject his nomination, and all. If the election commission found this information late, means after winning the election, he has the power to cancellation his election, right? So, and the candidate has to also give the details of the weapons that he has. उसके पास जो भी हथियार है लीगल, उनके बारे में भी जानकारी उसको देनी पड़ती है. इससे क्या होता है कि पब्लिक को कैंडिडेट्स के बारे में सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल जाती है कि वो कितना एजुकेटेड है, कितना उसके पास पैसा है, राइट. एंड देन ही कैन कंपेयर विद द अदर कैंडिडेट्स दैट हिज कैंडिडेट इज द बेटर, मोर एजुकेटेड, एंड देन ही कैन गिव हिज वोट. The next thing is the on today's lecture, this is the assignment for you. First thing, define the constituency. Constituency किसे कहते हैं, उसकी डिफिनेशन आपको लिखनी है. अगेन द व्हाट इज वोटर लिस्ट, वोटर लिस्ट क्या होती है, उसकी इन्फॉर्मेशन. रिजर्व कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी क्या है और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन मेकर्स ने इसको क्यों क्रिएट किया. देन हाउ मेनी सीट्स आर रिजर्व फॉर वुमेन इन लोकल बॉडीज, कितनी परसेंट सीट्स वुमेन्स के लिए रिजर्व है लोकल गवर्नमेंट में. एंड लास्ट, कितनी सीट्स जो है भारत में लोकसभा इलेक्शन के लिए भारत को कितनी सीट्स में जो है डिवाइड किया गया है. क्लियर. सो दिस इज आवर टुडेज लेक्चर. इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर वी विल प्रोसीड द नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ द इलेक्शन सिस्टम एज वी हैव डिस्कस दैट नॉमिनेशन. आज हम लोग नॉमिनेशन तक पहुंच गए हैं. नॉमिनेशन के बाद आगे क्या होता है वो मैं आपको अपने नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बताऊंगा. थैंक यू. हैव ए नाइस डे.